Hi everybody, I'm Jordan Rolfus from Beagle Rampant Productions.
And I'm Selena Rolfus.
And we are continuing our Let's Play of the game Carrier. In the last episode, we got the telescope to see which people are infected with the ancient organism Ark. So, our guy...
We met a great physician.
We met a great physician, Dr. Terry, what's-his-face. He was a little crazy, and he's doing research on these guys. This game, we're exploring an aircraft carrier called the Heimdall, and it's basically, I already forgot all the acronyms, but it's basically north against south. The southern countries in the world, because of poverty and unequal energy distribution, decided to resort to terrorism, and now plant monsters. So,
and we had some baby carrots.
We had baby carrots, yes. There were some carrots in the doctor's office, so that was fun. This game kind of controls like a constipated buffalo. And, ooh, what do we got here? What?
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, but like it's not supposed to be here.
How so it's all covered with vines?
Yeah, but it's like...
Everything's covered with plants.
That's
so
yeah.
Cool. Oh my gosh, remember that one game we played, Blackwood Crossing? How like we were in the train and then it would just suddenly be outside?
Yeah, that was that thing on the X-Bone, yeah?
Yeah, that game was awesome.
It was alright, yeah.
I would say if you're looking for like a spooky type game, but not scary for this Halloween, that might be something to check out.
Yeah, it's very
it's not
like...
really like scary. It's more like, you know how Tim Burton videos are like quirky and gothy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm checking the aircraft hangars on deck 1.
What happened to Leonard?
Leonard? Well, he was attacked and killed by some creature on the flight deck.
What?
I couldn't get to him in time. I'm so sorry.
No, there's nothing to apologize about. I was the one who said the flight deck was safe.
Colonel.
This would be more enjoyable without the static.
It's realism.
On the mission.
Yes, sir.
What happened to the creature that attacked Leonard?
It came down and attacked me, so I killed it.
Were there any more on the flight deck?
The control panel of the elevator was damaged, so I couldn't go up and check. Until I went below, it was just me and Leonard on the flight deck. I don't know where the creature that attacked Leonard came from.
Let's see. Evacuate any survivors to the flight deck. I don't know if it's safe, but let's hope it's better than below deck.
Yes, sir. Do you have any idea what's going on? Earlier in the ship's hospital, I saw a human turn into some sort of monster.
I don't know. Here on deck 3, they're all over the place. Something really strange has happened here. Conduct your investigation carefully. You should be ready for anything at all times.
Yes, sir.
Like carrots. Tank controls. Yeah, I was going on about how much I love the thumbstick, and it controls even worse than the directional pad, so...
Aww.
I wish more Dreamcast games really incorporated the thumbstick! You're going down, buddy boy! There we go. Why don't y'all leave prizes? You get prizes in your cereal. Shouldn't I get prizes in my monsters? I'm a Dreamcast.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heimdall, why did you attack the Spark helicopter? By order of NTA Central, immediately deactivate the intercept system and stop the ship. Heimdall, respond. Repeat, immediately deactivate the intercept system and stop the ship.
This is Sergeant Ingalls from Spark.
Spark, you okay?
Our helicopter was destroyed during an emergency landing.
Hey, what the hell is going on?
What's going on? Please respond. NTA Central. Damn.
Please don't wake up and attack me, please. Panel to record the... Oh, yeah. We
It's 2.
are saving in socket 2. Yeah, a little while back, Squeak-Doo and I were playing some of the Half-Life on the Dreamcast. Yeah, I probably won't record that for the channel, but, you know, the Half-Life game was... They have a fully functional build for it on the Dreamcast, but some of the final details weren't really pegged down, so you'll notice the file size will just magically and exponentially grow.
Yeah.
And since I downloaded a huge game onto a small CD-ROM, you know, we get all sorts of load times, like every time you walk through a door. And they had to resort to using a password system because of the problem with the memory card thing. So, and I mentioned in my Nerdinalia that, you know, the Sega VMUs for the Dreamcast were really quite awful. They didn't really hold a whole lot of information at all, so...
Can you read information on that computer screen there?
This one? This is just a map that says radio room, which is where I was. Did I go through this door?
I don't think so.
But yeah, they had a full version of Half-Life ready for the Dreamcast, but since they discontinued the Dreamcast, they thought, it wouldn't be worth it to, you know, finalize it and sell it on a discontinued machine, so... You can still get it here and there. There are ways to procure it not on the Dreamcast, and you can, of course, download the pirated versions.
Who are you?
Oh.
I'm Sergeant Ingalls. I'm part of the Spark team, sent by NTA.
Man, you were lucky to make it this far. Was the intercept system deactivated?
No, it destroyed the helicopter we came in on.
It's hopeless. It's impossible to leave.
Don't give up. We'll deactivate the system somehow. Do you know where it is?
Man, it's in the weapons control room on deck 6, but it's gonna be hell to get there.
Trust me, we'll get there. Evacuate to the flight deck and wait for help from the command center.
Hey, we're counting on you, Sarge. This should come in handy in your mission.
Ooh, another floppy disk.
Oh, we already have one?
We do.
Awesome. That's what that guy needed. You should go see him, I guess. So then if we get that intercept system turned off, then they could send another helicopter to save all of us.
Yeah, but then, but it'll be piloted by plant monsters.
Yep.
So, yeah. Briefing room and the pilot prep room. What looks good to us?
Let's get briefed. But keep it brief.
You know, well, on this channel, I never keep anything brief, you know? Briefing room. Fighter plane models. Oh, cool. There's a slot for a DV tape.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, in the last episode, we got a DV tape.
We have a level 1 emergency. Sound the alarm. During a level 1 emergency, the emergency locks are all activated. To deactivate the locks, you need a code number. Steve, here, take this memo. The locks can be deactivated with this number. Steve, we are going to shoot the Heimdall. Prepare to evacuate immediately.
Okay, so I guess I need to find that guy and get his number.
Yep.
Be like, hey, boo, what you doing? What's your number? Oh, alrighty. We brought up a walkthrough, and we have affectionately named all walkthroughs Christopher Walkin' Through.
Yes.
So, and we are on a first-name basis with the walkthrough. So sometimes I might ask Squeak-Doo, hey, what does Christopher have to say? We don't have a guy named Christopher on staff. We're referring, of course, to Christopher Walkin' Through. And here are submission orders to James McGregor, Commander of the Heimdall, from John Rollins, Commander of the NTA Central. I think the NTA was what? It was the
That's
northern
the
guys?
northern people who are trying to stop the southern terrorists.
Terrorists from terroristing, you know? Begin your attack on the Southern Cross base using the NFU-036 unmanned attack craft on the morning of April 1st. Oh, wouldn't that be an April Fool's joke?
Oh, no one would believe the alert.
You know, like, how about that? In conjunction, send in the Special Forces 1st Division to 0.3 kilometers west of the Southern Cross Alpha Base to begin their attack at 1500 hours. The 3rd Infantry Division will bring the mission to an end. The Heimdall and the Special Forces 1st Division are then ordered back to North America. Reference the Southern Cross. There are rumors spreading that a country in the South supports the Southern Cross. With the increase in tension between the North and the South, the Southern Cross has become one of the largest anti-North terrorist groups. Reference the North-South problem. 2008. At a meeting of the leaders of the developed nations, it was decided that all technical aid and foodstuffs from the North to the South would be restricted in order to preserve the economic stability of the North. Huh, well, that actually didn't, happen in our real lives. 2010. As a result of the policies of the North, the food shortage and unemployment problems in the South became more serious. Actually, I mean, it depends what country you're looking at. Certain countries in the Southern Hemisphere, the Global South, as some people like to call it, started doing a lot better. They started their own more individualized economic reforms. And
Like Australia's probably doing pretty great.
Australia was always a major first world. You know, yeah, this is
South.
Yeah, you know, this is actually a weird point. Yeah, they're talking about the South, but you have Australia, which is like
And New
a
Zealand.
and New Zealand, you know, major and South Africa, major developed superpowers. So yeah, that you know, it's whatever game. Soon, several anti-North terrorist organizations began.
We're just tourists.
Yeah, we're just tourists, you know? In 2013, the G77, consisting of 77 countries in the Southern Hemisphere, criticizes the UN and the countries of the North on economic and moral grounds. Several of the independent terrorist organizations in the South merged to form Southern Cross. 2017, there's a military conflict between the US and Colombia. Ooh, you know, like... that, and you know, I try my best to stay away from all politic things, but also, like, you know, the game's kind of shoving it in my lap, but, you know, 2 years from 2017, you know, you have all the crisis in Venezuela, which is right next to Colombia, and I know the spellings are different, and, like, John Bolton, a national security advisor, was flirting with the idea of sending troops down to Colombia. He didn't go through with it, but, you know, and I think he might have just written that on the paper just to see if anyone was paying attention. And if I were in that position at that press conference, I would have, like, drawn a picture of, like, a ugly little cat.
Oh, baby.
And, like, have the media be like, oh, National Security Advisor Rolfus has an ugly cat picture. Does he want to invade some country? And yes.
Oh my gosh, send the
yes,
army
I
of
do.
ugly cats to invade.
Yep.
Oh.
Y'all are getting ugly cats. April Fools.
You should put up some ugly cat pictures now.
Ugly cat pictures. Yeah, we'll do a Google image search of ugly cats. There we go. This won't be horrifying at all. Alright, going back to this, whatever this is here. The U.S. assumes a military posture, and the North-South problem is redefined as the U.S. G77 crisis. 2018, just last year. Despite the resistance from the G77, the U.S. builds a base in Mozambique with the support of the UN.
Is that in the South?
Yes, Mozambique is southeast.
I don't know too much about geography.
We have a globe right over there, but I don't have it pointed at Mozambique.
No.
But you see South Africa there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the orangish country kind of to the northeast of South Africa? That's Mozambique.
Yep, that's South.
Yep, that is definitely south. Several terrorist attacks against the U.S., including an attack on the American embassy in Mozambique. Well, thankfully we haven't had nonsense like that actually happen. People have been saying that Mozambique was a financial aid success story, but not really.
Stop!
I'll kill you, every one of you.
Calm down. You're losing it.
What? I'm okay. Friends. Mutants. I killed them all.
You killed your friends?
You can't tell whether or not they're mutant unless you shoot them first.
What?
No, I got the telescope.
He was human. I killed my best buddy.
It's
Am I
okay.
getting some anti-Irish
You're in an
sentiment
incredibly
here?
stressful situation.
Oh, I don't need
Squeak
your
doing
pity. My
Irish
hands are covered
partially.
with blood. Oh, I don't care what happens. Just leave me alone.
Don't be stupid. You have to think only about living. Regardless, you have to go to the flight deck and wait for help to come.
If I feel like it, why don't you just go and leave me alone? Leave me alone!
What
Maybe he does want to be alone.
what was I supposed to do with him? Thought I was supposed to evacuate him, but we'll just leave him alone. We'll end up blasting him later, I'm sure. I'm like
Probably.
certain of it. I think I need to go this way.
I mean, it doesn't seem like the infected ones are able to talk.
Yeah, but, like, it could be, like, you know, the crazier you get, like, insanity is a symptom of the infection, you know? Kind of like rabies, you know, like, you get mad before you know, turn into a, you know...
But some people could just be going, you know, insane or having issues because of this trauma.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. You know what I should do? Is, like, actually figure out how to use that darn scope. Oh, map. I brought up the map. Let's see. I press start. Use... Yeah, how do I use that funky-looking thing? Yeah, I don't know how to actually use my, Ooh, I got a welder! Careful, I'll weld ya! Ah. Yeah. An iron gate. It looks like it would take a bomb to get it to open. Okay. It's locked. I need to get the A2 security lock. So Halloween's coming up. Yeah, we're doing this because this is a Halloween Let's Play. And
Yay!
maybe, as opposed to how I did with Illbleed, we might actually finish this one, or I might get bored, or I might get discouraged with the poor view numbers.
Well,
and...
that's not gonna happen. We'll have tons of views.
No, that won't happen here. Like, nobody is going to be like, I need to see episode 2 of Beagle Rampant's Carrier playthrough.
Well, sometimes, you know, when you're watching an LP, like, you get excited, like, oh my gosh, tonight's the night they're gonna upload. Or maybe I'm just hella nerdy. But, like, with some LPs, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see the next episode.
Hey, what happened?
There's something over there.
Blurp. Yeah, see? Things like that can happen in the next episode.
Yeah.
But they're happening in this episode. Blah, blah.
I don't see anything.
Oh no, are they invisible?
Oh, they are. It's a ghost.
So, like, on the front cover, if you can hear
The
it,
scope.
you're already dead. Huh.
I'll take care of it. You stay in the locker.
You're out of bullets.
Oh!
Use your welder. He's about to put some spikes out at you.
Oh gosh, yeah, he certainly is. You're gonna get welded. There we go.
It's okay. You can come out.
You're Jack, Bob's brother.
You know Bob?
Everyone knows Bob.
You must be Eddie from Bob's outfit.
You got it.
I'm glad you're okay. Was Bob with you?
I lost track of him when the mutants came.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. I'm glad to see you're okay. It's not safe here. You should go to the flight deck.
Okay. Be careful, Sergeant.
Thanks. Hurry.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Did you check that little white box over there?
Yeah, this looks like first aid stuff. Ooh, 2 level 1 energy drinks. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that probably will be a good, like, skill to learn how to, like, use the thing. Do. Checking your lockers. Checking the lockers. Kind of like in high school when they bring the drug sniffing dogs.
That never happened at my high school.
Yeah, Squeak Doo went to a all-girl prim and proper high school.
It wasn't that prim and proper.
It's prim and proper on paper, yeah, but some of the stories I'm like that she would tell, and some of those friend parties you would have, it'd be like,
Those were ragers.
yeah, like, so the girls' school acts like that, huh? Looks like someone's already gone through this locker. But, at my high school, the all-guys high school, it's basically like jail. Like, you know, you gotta know who your friends are, you know, always have your back against the wall. Cigarettes are currency.
Oh my god.
And, you know, definitely, like, you know, don't put your drugs in the locker, because they'll have the random drug-sniffing dogs come on in. Nothing but a flight suit. It won't open. It won't open. Alright, all these lockers are boring. Ooh, except for that one. See, kids, it pays to click every single button when you play a video game. You know, some viewers might be concerned that this LP is boring. Oh, hi, dude.
To deactivate the intercept system, you gotta go to the weapons control room
I
on
thought he
deck
was
6.
Irish.
Hey man, be careful.
No, 3D modeling is hard.
Oh, so that's not our Irish boy.
Yeah, 3D modeling is hard, okay? Sometimes you gotta click copy and paste. Yeah.
Like, did you ever see that meme about the Toy Story 1? How all of Andy's friends are Andy? Like, it showed, the birthday party scene, and, like, you don't really see too much of the kids, but, like, from what you can see, they're all the same exact model as Andy.
Work smart, not
Sid,
hard,
of
man.
course, is a different model because he's an important character,
But yeah, like, and as I recall, you don't really see their faces
you
too
just kind of
much.
see
You
the backside of them.
Yeah, and you see, like, you know, limbs, you know, like, it's, like, yeah, people have the same build, so yeah, I mean, it works there. Here, it's like, it doesn't work. Here, it's quite clear they copied and pasted.
Here it's like, didn't you used to be Irish? Oh, there he
There
is.
he is.
Leave me alone!
Still Irish. Still depressed.
Still Irish, still depressed. Just like us. Yeah, so I've mentioned this 1,000 times on the channel, but Squeak-Doo and I, our primary heritage is German, Irish, and Cherokee. Main passageway. Oh, there's monsters. Oh, and they're invisible. Ugh.
So why do some of them get to be invisible? Is there a hierarchy within the monsters?
Yeah, it gets like high school.
Like, oh, you're visible.
This game
You
is,
can't sit with us.
This game is basically an allegory for high school.
Is that the saving machine?
Yes, it is. I should do that.
Yeah.
And when I save, I think this is a perfect time to call this episode of Carrier. I'm Jordan Rolfes from Beagle Rampant Productions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, so... I don't know, what do we think, Squeak-Doo? Good video? Did we go off the rails? We always go off a little bit of the... You know, it's... what are we gonna do? Actually play Carrier? This game is skull-numbingly boring.
Aww.
But, yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Give us your thoughts, etc. The hangout, it's all chill.
Have you ever had a birthday party of friends who are all you?
And have you ever had a birthday party that was a real rager, like some of Squeak-Doo's high school friend parties, Yeah, so let me know down in the comment section below. You guys know you're the best subscribers of any YouTuber on the planet, and I will catch you on the next episode. Bye!
Bye!